There are two requirements to give advice. One is to have an opinion, and two is to be able to observe a situation from an outside perspective. Well, seeing you're here with me on social media, I'm gonna hazard a guess that you've shared an opinion or two about what you see, about what other people see, about the advice that other people give. So we're gonna assume that you've got the opinion bit covered. But how about viewing a situation from an outside perspective, especially if it's personal to you, especially if it's current? Well, why should you give yourself advice? Well, because then you're not dependent on anybody else. Besides, some people's advice is not that great, whereas some of your advice is really, really good and actually very relevant to you. And you're always around, so you hold yourself accountable. And when you follow your advice and you become a success, you will be there to reap the rewards, as you should. So how are you going to be able to view your situation from an outside perspective? Well, for that, we've got techniques, NLP techniques, or as I like to view them, new life perspective techniques. For example, take your life, maybe not your whole life, maybe just think about the situation that's concerning you now, and view it as a screenplay. For a film, for the television, for the theater, anywhere you'd actually want to watch it. And then be elaborate about the details. Which actor is going to play you? What actors are going to play the people around you? What's the set going to look like? What are the costumes going to look like? What's the background music going to sound like? What's the theme of the screenplay? Is it funny? Is it dramatic? Is it a thriller? Think up of something that you would enjoy watching, so much so that you'd actually want to live it. And then continue writing out the screenplay the way you want the story to continue. And when I say the way that you want the story to continue, of course what I mean is that you're going to be the ultimate success of this story. The more you give yourself time to plan out your triumph, the more ideas you'll come up with that will actually make this happen. And this isn't just make-believe. This is really sound advice that you're coming up with for you. So write it down and play it out, and then thank yourself for paving your way to your success. Succeed for you, because success will suit you. Enjoy your new life perspective.